Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making Rawa Pongal. Now this is a little bit different than Ven Pongal, which is made with rice. This one is made with Rava or sooji, and here's what you'll need. 1 cup coarse sooji or Rava or semolina, 3/4 cup mung dal, 2 cups water for the mung dal, salt to taste, 1 tablespoon clarified butter or ghee, half teaspoon each of mustard seeds, cumin seeds, and urad dal, 10 to 12 whole peppercorns, 2 tablespoons whole peanuts, 1/8 teaspoon of asafoetida, green chilies to taste, and a few curry leaves, 4½ cups of water, 1 tablespoon minced ginger and garlic, lime juice to taste, optional, chopped cilantro for garnishing.
So for this wonderful recipe, we have a skillet on medium heat, and we're going to take the mung dal and we're going to add it on here and just roast it, dry roast it, till it gets a little bit of color. Now don't let it burn, very important.
So our mung dal is looking absolutely wonderful. It smells great, and it's turning just a light shade of pink, and it's ready to pull off.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the stove.
And we're going to just take it out into another dish, and we're going to use this pan to roast our rava.
So like Hital was saying, we're going to use the same pan, and it's already hot. We're going to add the rava in here and roast it. Do exactly what we were doing with the dal. You're going to allow it to get a light golden color, and you want a wonderful aroma.
And when you're picking rava, be sure you get the coarse variety. There's usually 2 types of rava. One is really fine, and that won't work well for this recipe, so just pick up the coarse one. And while that's going on, I'm going to take our mung dal and just rinse it really quickly with some water, so that usually we tend to wash dals and everything before we cook them, and since we roasted this first, we still want to get it clean. So I'm going to rinse it out, and I will be back. So while our rava is roasting, I have our washed mung dal. I'm going to add it to our pressure cooker. And in it, we're going to add 2 cups of water and a little bit of salt. And we'll mix it. We're going to cook this for just 1 whistle. It's very important not to overcook the mung dal, because you really want to see the individual grains in there, and that's going to add a lot of texture to this whole dish. So basically 1 whistle, and immediately turn it off, and after just a couple of minutes in there, we're going to put some water over the top and remove the pressure.
Alright, this is done. Wonderful aroma. We're going to turn it off and do the same thing. We're going to transfer it so that it doesn't burn and it stops the cooking process. Right, let's see, the pressure is off. Let's open it and have a look. So since we've opened it, there's actually a little bit of water left, if you can notice. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the stove again, and we're just going to let the water evaporate by itself. But if you see the dal becoming too mushy, you just want to stop it there and just drain it out. So it's better to, have the dal little undercooked than overcooked. So we're multitasking over here. We've got the dal cooking and the water evaporating over there, and over here we've got a pan over here, and we put the ghee, and it's already hot. We're going to add in the seasoning.
Here's the mustard seeds. And once it pops, we have our cumin seeds, urad dal, black peppercorns, and peanuts.
And you're going to roast it till the peanuts turn a little golden.
And the water in our dal looks like it's just about gone, so we can go ahead and turn this one off also.
Alright, this looks wonderful. It's done. You're going to add in the asafoetida, the curry leaves, step back, and the ginger garlic and the green chilies.
And we're going to let the ginger and garlic roast for just about 20-30 seconds. And we can add in our water.
So just to speed up the process over here, we had actually heated up the water in the microwave.
And we'll go ahead and add a little bit of salt also. And we're going to cover the pan, and it'll help come to a boil a little bit faster.
All right, this has come to boil. Smells so good, and we haven't even added half the stuff in it. So give it a mix. You can do your taste test for the salt in the water right now because it's a little hard to add it later on and it doesn't mix as well.
Here we go. In goes the rava. And gently put it in there and keep mixing so that there's no lumps forming.
And once this is mixed in, we're going to add the dal. Alright, mix it well. Now we're going to just cook it till the water evaporates. Bottom line is, it needs to be the consistency you want it to be.
Right. And you have to keep stirring it also as the process goes along. So, you know, my husband has this colleague that always brings in this delicious, yummy food that his mom prepares for him for lunch. And this is actually one of her recipes. So thank you, Girija Auntie, for this amazing recipe. We really love it.
Alright, this looks done. I think we're going to stop at this point. But you can make it a little drier if you like, or keep it a little more on the liquidy side. The choice is yours.
And if you want, you can also cover it and just let it rest for about 3 to 5 minutes, and it just kind of sets a little bit better.
Alright.
So here's an optional step. If you want to do this, you can. If you don't have to. But we have a lime, and we're just going to squeeze it on here. And we can garnish with some cilantro.
Looks good.
Perfect breakfast or brunch item.
And also in this case, perfect for lunch.
Yeah,
you know,
it's lunchtime for us right now. So we will be having this for lunch.
Right.
But thank you so much, Girija Auntie, for this great recipe. And join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.